What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Shouts out to the boxing plug, L Dub Boxing, my brother L Dub Boxing. He dropped info that, Teofimo Lopez, former 2-division world champion, former unified lightweight, former WBO junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, 22 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout. He's no longer on the roster with legendary Hall of Fame promoter, CEO Bob Arum, Todd DeBuff, and Top Rank Boxing. As Top Rank signed a new massive deal with the Zone, and Teo's not on the roster. Now, this is not shocking. The thing about it for me is this, is Teofimo Lopez finally going to make the move that he was yearning over, and that's a move with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. Remember how they was, just so happy to, be in each other's presence, and Oscar De La Hoya was saying, we would love to sign Teofimo Lopez. And now it's being reported, remember, Teo and Oscar's biggest cash cow under his stable, newly crowned WBC welterweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer Ryan Garcia, 25 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 20 wins by way of knockout. Ryan Garcia, he announced that he couldn't get and secure a fight with nobody else, allegedly. Everybody's ducking Ryan Garcia. And so Ryan Garcia says the only man to step up to the plate is Teofimo Lopez. He said Teofimo Lopez is the fight I have to have, and he's willing to come to 147, and he's the only guy willing to fight me, etc., etc. It makes sense, right? If Teo is no longer with, Top Rank and Bob Arum, it makes sense that Teo would be signing to Oscar De La Hoya. At least a 1-fight deal, maybe a 2-fight deal, something of that magnitude to fight Ryan Garcia. Maybe they do, Ryan Garcia on the same card as Teofimo Lopez, and then they fight each other. Maybe Oscar wants to do a 2-fight deal, try to get as much out of Teofimo Lopez as he possibly can. Maybe that's the case, right? Who knows? But Teofimo Lopez is at a crossroads in his career after being absolutely dominated by Shakur Stevenson. He's at a crossroads, right? And I like the fight with him and Ryan Garcia. I don't advise the fight with him and Ryan Garcia because he lose, his career is over, right? I like the fight as far as a fan standpoint, but as a business, if I'm Teofimo Lopez, it ain't a good move, right? Because guess what? You lose, your career is over, bro. And it's a strong possibility going up to 147, he could lose to Ryan Garcia. I mean, he got dominated by Shakur Stevenson. He lost every round. Not to mention, he lost to George Kambosos. He had every excuse in the book as why he lost to Kambosos. And then he had a big win against Josh Taylor that got him back in the good graces with the upper echelon in the boxing world. But now you lose in the manner you lost to Shakur Stevenson, bruh. You lose to Ryan Garcia badly or get knocked out, Teo's career is over. So his career is at a crossroads. He got decisions to make, some serious decisions to be made. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But it makes sense to sign with Oscar De La Hoya. There's reports that's a possibility Teo could sign with Zuffa and Zuffa Boxing. I'm not mad at that, to rebuild his career. I'm not mad at Teofimo Lopez having 2 or 3 tune-up fights or some solid fights just to get back in the good graces. You know what I'm saying? Get back in the thick of things at the upper echelon in the sport of boxing, because he is talented. But you go from the way you lost to Shakur and lose to Ryan, it's over, bro. Your value, not necessarily retiring, and not that he won't have fan base, but his value at the highest level, it's over. But let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.